What tools do I carry me full drive? Tools are tools, right? Well, let's find out. Well guys, here it is. Been asked a few times what sort of tools we carry when we going away for a weekend or remote trips. This is pretty much it. We carry all the time. So DIY fixes, because most things that bugger up out on the track can normally be fixed unless it's a major item and you just get a tow truck. So I'll quickly just run through with what I carry. You can make your own decisions of what you want to carry and what you think you need to suit your vehicle. Some of these tools you probably won't even fit on your vehicle, and vice versa. Step one, don't buy any cheap junk. Buy a quality brand. Buy something with your kind of Sid Chrome, Kin Chrome, Star Willy, that kind of stuff. Go for the bigger brands, you know. So get something with a bit of confidence. You don't want a spanner just letting you down and breaking, or have a cheap one like I did a long time ago and have the tip of the screwdriver snap off, and that was the only screwdriver I had with me. So needless to say, I won't be buying any more of a certain Full Drive Magazine's toolkits. So this is what we carry. I'm a King Chrome person, so got a lot of King Chrome ratchet spanners, carry a couple of shifters, or adjustable wrench, a good heavy duty pair of scissors, a hammer. I've actually got another hammer in the back of the car. This one I just carry in my bag. A few different pairs of pliers. I've got side cutters, long nose, bull nose, a couple of different vice grips there. Also got for brake lines, fuel lines to block them off. A couple of pairs of them's handy. Definitely carry electrical tape, thread tape. I think you can get a liquid thread tape as well. That's just, you know, not going to leak and perish, whatever. Anyway, a good box cutter or a Stanley knife. This is a file. I just use an old bit of hose there to carry as a cover. Carry that. Handsaw, always have a handsaw, I reckon. Don't go for the big ones, they're cumbersome, and this is a very compact way of doing it, and you can still get a very good grip. This is just plastic, by the way, but I haven't had any issues, and that's about the second or third blade I think I've used through it, so it's better than having a bit of electrical tape around the handle. I carry a 1/4 inch socket set. I've also got a 1/2 inch socket set. That's my main socket set. That goes up to 13mm, so that does a lot of the jobs I need to do. We have an assortment here of screws and split pins and washers. Bound to need some of them when you're travelling. Light tester, always handy, especially if you've got a lot of aftermarket electrical accessories on the car. Fridges, light bars, work lights, and other full drive accessory lighting. Okay, now rubber grease. This is good for rubber. Mainly if you've got find yourself got an issue with, say, a brake caliper, this is the stuff you can use to lube up your slide pins and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to eat into and destroy the dust boots and that kind of stuff. Carry a bit of RTV goo. You can get different brands, obviously, or just 3-bond, like there's Loctite and I know all the other ones. That's great. It's amazing what you can use that for to get you out of trouble when you're in a pinch. Cable ties, zip ties, whatever you want to call them, get you out of trouble ties. Different sizes, and look, I'll be honest, I've actually got more than this in the car. They're actually all stashed over the car so I can always get to them. I use so many zip ties, they're so handy. Just this little pencil case, you can put whatever you want. I put some Allen keys in there. And I carry all this gear here, except for the floor mat that goes underneath my feet while I'm driving. This in his canvas bag. I've had toolboxes and that kind of stuff. Found them a bit cumbersome, the shape of them, and storing them all the time, and especially metal toolboxes, rattling and the tools banging in them, and really gives you the shits. So that's why I went for the canvas bag, and I'm probably going to divide some of this up and go for 2 canvas bags. So then I can have it one that I don't use as much, and then the one I use all the time, just to make it a bit easier. I can store them in 2 different places then. And last but not least, WD-40, what a brilliant product. You can use RP7, made by Sally's or something, CRC, all different brands. I've just always used pretty much WD-40. Fun fact, WD stands for water dispersant. It's not actually technically a lubricant. It's to prevent sort of rust and disperse water. But people use it all the time, you know, and threads and that kind of stuff, and it will lube up stuff, but it won't last, and it will end up tracking probably a bit of dirt. But anyway, it's very good stuff to have. 1,000,000,001 uses. So WD-40 is the 40th attempt at making the recipe, if you didn't know that, folks. There you go. So if they had got it right at number 3, it would have been WD-3, you know. So anyway, that's the story behind it. According to Google knows everything. There you go. So it says lubricates chains, but It's not a proper lubricant like, say, an oil or something like that, you know. Anyway, good bit of gear to have. Can get you out of trouble. Great for spraying electrical connections and that kind of stuff in your engine bay before doing water crossings and that kind of stuff as well. And obviously for everything else you can use it for. It's amazing stuff. All right, hopefully that's answered a few questions for you guys. And yeah, don't be shy. Get out there and go get your toolkit together and have a go. Because there'll be some times where you're just going to have to fix your car yourself. So at least have the right bit of tools, because you don't want to be breaking a spanner or a socket or something like that out on the tracks. And for the sake of, you know, a few $100 of buying some proper tools, and it's going to cost you probably a minimum of 500, and then go from there to get someone to come help you. So it's real cheap investment, same as recovery gear, etc, etc. All right, catch you later. Good on you, eh? Hooroo.